Things have changed a lot. We're in a situation now where we've got 31.4 million people in work in this country, which is 588,000 more than last year, which is great, and we've got a gross domestic product increase suggested for this year at 2.3%, which means that we're going to end up with around about 5.1% employment, which is great again, but 5% is considered to be full employment. And what that means, of course, is that we're going to have very much a shrinking pool of labour, and what we're going to have to be looking for as recruitment companies is the more passive job seeker. The old way of recruiting was that you just bang an advert into the local newspaper, and you sat back and you waited till your applications came in. A lot of organisations will still do it that way. And if you look in the newspaper on a Thursday, you'll see those sort of companies and organisations still advertising in the same way. Latterly, companies have tended to use more job boards, online job boards, that sort of thing, to try and attract people. And some of the old traditional recruitment companies still keep a cupboard full of CVs waiting for the right candidate to come along. Today we need to be a lot more innovative, because what we've got is a situation where over 90% of the people that we're placing in work here now at Badger Associates are already in a job. Now what that means, of course, is that they're not necessarily looking for another job, and they are passive job seekers. So if we go to them and we say to them, here's an opportunity, would you be interested in it? They're going to say, well, yeah, okay, I might be, tell me a bit more about it. And we have to actually attract them as passive job seekers rather than have somebody who's actively looking for a new job. The situation at the moment is that if we're not careful, the lack of people is going to create a brake on development for the companies, so that they're not going to be able to develop in the way they would have wanted to, and that of course has a knock-on effect into the whole country, and we're in a situation where the country as a whole can't necessarily develop and expand as quickly as it would have liked to.